What's going on YouTube? It's the Dial Up Boys. It's me, Garrett. What is going on YouTube? It's the Dial Up Boys. Garrett here. Sorry if I sound a little congested. I am a little bit sick. I did catch a cold over this last weekend, but we are down here at the farm and we are going to, it is January 4th. So now it is illegal to shoot a buck. You cannot shoot no bucks no more, which I was going to do that anyway since I missed that one. Well, I didn't miss that one. I hit that one in the gut and made a terrible shot. Couldn't find him, so I was just going to save my tag for a doe anyway. But we're down here at the farm today. We're going to trap. We're going to start trapping. We're going to set out some foothold traps. We got 6 foothold traps we're going to set out. Later on I'm going to put some silicone dog-proof traps for raccoons, but right now we're looking for coyotes and bobcats. And as you see in that one video that I posted, that bobcat went on the trail right behind my tower blind. There's a trail back there, so today I'm gonna put a trap on it and put a duck wing hanging from it. I've never done that before. I've done some research on trapping bobcats. I've never trapped a bobcat before, so I'm very, that's the ultimate goal for me on trapping, is to trap a bobcat, which if I can do that, I think I'd be pretty thrilled. I really would be. So that's the ultimate goal. So we're gonna trap down these predators. They do some harm to the land where they, like, especially for deer hunting. Like this ground for me is mainly for deer hunting. So we get rid of these predators. You know, they anytime you're deer hunting and you see deer, then all of a sudden a coyote comes out, them deer are gone. Deer are gone and the bobcats come out, same thing. So we need to get rid of these predators so then we can do some upkeep on our land. And yeah, so stay tuned. So I got some new traps at an auction recently, and these are them. They're the older traps. They're heavier duty, so I had to buy this trap setter, which works perfect. You hook it up in here and there, you just pull down here and it opens it right up, which is perfect. So then I can just easily set this trap. And there, now it's set. So yeah, I'm gonna put 3 on this point here. I've caught my first coyote ever, which was last year. I'm pretty new to trapping, to be honest with you. I've only done it for like a year pretty much, but I love it. It's really fun. I enjoy it a lot. But on this point here, where it's in between 3 bean fields, or bean fields, it's a good crossing point for the coyotes. And last year I caught a coyote right here on this point, so I'm gonna put 3 different traps in here. So yeah, so right here there's a bunch of tracks of coyote tracks all over this point here, going up and down this slough, and they're crossing in from that bean field, the upper bean field, into here, crossing going that way. So it's a good crossing point. I'm going to show you guys how I set my traps up right here. I'm going to set this one up, and I'm going to set 2 more right in here, just so that I have a higher chance of catching more coyotes in this area, because it's a pretty hot spot down here. So we're going to get to it. I'm going to dig down so that I have a spot for my trap to sit down in, so it can lay flat and even with the ground, so the coyotes and bobcats don't realize it's different than the normal ground. what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do a three hole bait lure, where I'm gonna put a hole here, put a hole here, put a hole here, and put a hole here, a bait, luring them all around this, so they're gonna have to maneuver around and they're gonna end up stepping in this trap. That's the idea anyway. So it looks something like this, where we have 1, 2, 3 holes. I'm gonna put bait in these ones. I'm gonna put coyote piss in this, and they're gonna work their way around there. You know, they're gonna search, and then they're gonna end up stepping right on the trigger. So I'm gonna do this 2 more times over here, 2 more times over here, and then we're going to go back there, and we are going to set up the one for the bobcat. And later tonight we're actually going to go doe hunting in the blind, so hopefully we can get a doe to come out. But right now my main purpose is to get the traps out. So I'll show you guys how much bait I use as well to fill in the holes. It's not very much. I just grab a stick, just a normal stick like this, and just dip a little bit of it in there and just put it right in the hole. So I got bait there, I got coyote piss here, and I put it all over here. So I'm going to cover up the trap with the more of this grass stuff, and yeah, then that'll be set. And the bait that I'm using is a YouTuber that I follow, North American trapper. It's Mountain Man. I used this stuff last year and I caught that coyote like nothing, so I'm excited to get some more. I really am. Well, we just got done setting our last one on the 3 over here. That's what this one looks like. Got a bait hole there and a piss hole here. I put piss all around the traps right here. This is a corner point, so they're going to be working their way into here. And I don't know, I got a pretty good feeling about this spot. I got one trap right here, and I got one on that mound right over there. So I got 3 traps in here. So now we're gonna head over there, and we're gonna try to set up our trap for that bobcat on that trail he ran. So we're gonna set up a duck wing. Never done that before. And all this experience I have with trapping, I just simply watched YouTube videos. So I don't have any skills or nothing in that, but I'm working on them right now. So we're gonna get back to it. Well, we're over here next to the tower blind. We've seen on camera the bobcat comes out of this thicket, comes right down here, right next to the tower blind. It runs right down this trail right here. We got this point right here. We got the trap right here. Bait hole back there. We have a duck wing. I'm gonna wrap this up one more time so it's sitting up a little bit higher. But that's the research I've seen people do. They put a little duck wing. I'm gonna put some duck feathers out too, all over this area, and just coat it just to really lure in the cat. Because they say that bobcats are kind of just like house cats, where their curiosity can go crazy. So we're gonna put some duck feathers out. I'm gonna bring up the wing a little bit, and yeah, and that's gonna be set. I'm excited. I hope I can catch a cat in here. I've never caught a cat before. That'd be really cool. Spread out these duck feathers more towards the back of the trap, so that it lures them back here. Oh yeah, I'm excited. Well, that's what it looks like. I got duck feathers out, trails right here. I will raise this up a little bit. I've never done this before. I think it looks pretty good. I think a bobcat, if it was walking by, it would not hesitate to sniff this out, look at it, and I bet it'd step right in that trap. So hopefully hopefully tomorrow or in the next couple of days we're gonna have these traps set up. Today's Sunday, from Sunday to Wednesday, so because I go back to work Wednesday night, so I'll have to, well, we'll have them out and hopefully we get something. I just got done putting another trap next to our bridge that we have. There's a little trail in here. It's a small trail. It's not a deer trail. Deer trails are out here, but this is like a coon / coyote / bobcat trail. I just put a trap right there. I just have one more trap to set up, and then I'm going to go in the tower blind and set this afternoon for does. So yeah, I'm excited. I love trapping. I think it's really fun, especially when you catch something. So this is my last set, my last trap. I'm gonna bring some more raccoon traps down here later this week. But yeah, we're gonna set this one up, and then we're gonna drive a trap back up to the building, and then we're gonna come down here and hunt for does. I'm gonna put a three-hole bait for this one. There's a lot of funnels coming into this trap, so I lied. I'm only gonna put two holes. One there. Make it come to here. You guys know the drill. It's pretty simple. Trapping's very common sense stuff. It's just you find the trails, you know where they're running, and you put it right along where they're running, especially all the funnel points. And yeah, you just gotta get lucky after that. All right. Now it's all baited up. Now I'm gonna cover up the trap with some grass, and we'll be good to go. That's a wrap on trapping. So now we're gonna go back up to the building and get ready, put our clothes on for doe hunting. So hopefully we can get one today. It's gonna be our only chance to go hunting this weekend for does. We have till the end of the month of January to shoot one. We have till the 18th with firearms. So that's really what I want to get one, is with a firearm, because I'm, as you guys know, if you guys been watching, I need to do more practice with my bow. You know, I didn't do very well this year, but I had a great hunting experience. I saw several nice bucks. So that's all part of it, you know. Get one or not get one, it's part of the adventure, you know. I love this stuff. So yeah, we're gonna see you in the blind whenever we get over there. Well, we just moved the truck up to the building, and we got our orange on. We're gonna go hunting for a doe because we need to fill our freezer with meat. You know, I hunt deer to fill my freezer. Well, I do fill my freezer by hunting deer. Like last year, I shot a buck and I shot 2 does, and it completely filled my freezer. So I have meat all year round. I personally love eating venison over beef any day of the week. So, and it's way cheaper. So yeah, we're gonna take my brand new gun, which I've shown you guys before, my 300 Win Mag. And I know most of you are probably like, man, that's way overkill for a deer. But since it's a brand new rifle, I'm going to get her first kill. I'm going to fill her out per se. But yeah, we're gonna get down there. We got some corn out. Hopefully a doe comes in, wanders in tonight, so I can fill my freezer. So see you guys down there. Well, we made it down to the blind, and like I said earlier, today's the only day of this weekend I will have available to go deer hunting. So hopefully something comes out tonight, but I'm not really have high say that this is boring, but it's amazing. It's beautiful. So hopefully we see some action. Well, we had a doe and 2 fawns come out the very northwest corner. They came out for a little bit and they went right back into where they came out at. And then 10 minutes later, on the tree line to the west, on the other side of it, I saw like 6 to 8 does and fawns running towards the southwest corner. I don't know what spooked them up way over there, but it's probably those coyotes. That's why we're trapping those guys. But they ran towards us, but not really. They ran towards the west more so than the east, which is where we are. Hopefully they funnel through and come back and come straight towards the corn, but we'll see. That's why we need to get rid of those coyotes, because that's exactly why. Well, good morning. It is January 5th, the day after I set those traps out. It is early. It's like 7 something in the morning. The sun just came out, and we're going to bring both our 22 pistol, single shot pistol, for if we have any predators in our traps. That's what we'll eliminate them with. Hopefully we have some predators in our traps, and hopefully we got some today. If not, it doesn't matter. But I'm just really tired, so it's I'm not a morning person. I work nights, and I hate waking up in the morning, but I only wake up in the morning to go look for traps or to go duck hunting. So let's see what we got. Well, we're over here checking the traps at the bridge, and we actually got something, but not what we were hoping for. We ended up catching this possum. This guy also is a nest raider. You know, he goes after turkey eggs, even though we don't really have any turkey down here at the farm. I know Levi's got some turkey down at his land, but we don't have hardly any turkeys here. But yeah, we're gonna take care of this guy because he is a pest. He is a predator, and I mean, this is normal. This is one of his normal trails, and I kind of expected to catch something like this on this trail, to be honest with you. So, but it is also a good funnel point for coyotes as well. So just thought I'd try it, and yeah, I'm going to take care of them, and then I'm going to reset the trap. Yeah, we had caught this possum in our trap, and we took care of him. Gonna get him out, and we're gonna reset the trap, put more bait in the holes, and just leave it here for the next victim, you know, and the next predator to come by. Most likely we're gonna catch possums and coons in here, which is okay. They're also predators in here, so I love taking them out. So it's a good sign, you know, we're getting some animals. Nothing has found the 3 traps over there. They had no sign of any activity over there, so they haven't found it yet. And I also went over there to the bobcat trap, and nothing's found that yet either. So I mean, I just put them out last night, so it can take a couple of days for them to find it. But yeah, we're off to a good start. I'm basically gonna reset this trap, reset it, and then I'll put 2 more bait holes right here, cover it up, and then I'm going to head home. Well, you know, for first day of trapping, it's not too bad. We already got the first victim. You know, that's a pretty healthy possum. Last year I got one like twice the size of this guy, so probably got his grandpa last year. But yeah, this is first day of trapping, which is kind of what I was expecting. You know, nothing crazy in the first day, because it usually takes them a couple of days to find it. But yeah, we will see you tomorrow. What's going on, everybody? Today it's the next day. Overslept a little bit, so I'm out here a little late checking the traps, but it is the next day. It is January 6th, And I'm going to be checking the traps, see if we got any coyotes, bobcats, possums, coons, potential foxes, whatever. So hopefully we can get them. So we're gonna go over there and check them out. Well, come down here, and the 3 coyote traps, or 3 traps that I was set for coyotes over there on that point, didn't have anything in it. We're over here at the bobcat trap. Still looks the same. Doesn't look like anything's been through here, so I'm just gonna give that another day. I'm gonna refreshen the bait on that hole for sure, just to make it a little bit smell a little bit more active. And I bought 3 dog-proof traps yesterday for raccoons. I'm gonna put one down here next to the tower blind. And then last year I caught 5 coons out of our old building we have here on our property, and I've got all 5 coons in one trap. Each new day I caught a new coon in that trap, so I'm gonna put 2 of them over there. So I found another dug hole in the building, so I think that's pretty prime for coons, so we're gonna get that over there. But right now we're gonna go over here and we're gonna set a foothold, or not foothold, a dog-proof trap. It's very simple. You just pull that back, set the pin, put some bait in it, stake it down. It's very simple. This is the easiest trap I've ever seen or used. So we're gonna make that real quick. Very simple. I just staked it down. I staked this down. I have it set already. I'm gonna put some bait in here, and the coons come along, and if they're gonna smell this bait we're putting here, and they're gonna put their hands inside of here, and as they pull up, they pull on the trigger, and their hand gets stuck right to the cylinder. So like I said, I caught several coons last year using these traps, and I plan on catching several more just to get them out of here. But yeah, that's the plan. Yeah, especially when you put corn out for deer, like 9 times out of 10 you're gonna have coons eating on it, and especially if you put it on the ground, the coons will be eating it a lot faster than the deer will, because they'll just sit there all night and just eat it. So that's the main reason why I love taking out these coons. Yeah, we came over here to the bridge trap, and we caught another possum in the same exact trap. So the possums are pretty thick in here, supposedly. So we're going to take care of this guy and reset the trap. Yeah, he's not very happy, let me tell you. Yeah, the possum we caught today is actually way bigger than the possum we caught yesterday. He's pretty big. Very healthy possum. Very healthy possum. But yeah, we're going to go back up to the building and put 2 more coon traps, what I'll call them, but the dog-proof cylinder traps, one we just put out next to the tower blind. Put 2 more over there. I guarantee you tomorrow we're going to have at least 1 coon in those traps. Guaranteed. But yeah, so we're gonna go do that. So we made it back up to the building, and we found this tunnel dug underneath the building over here on the east side. We're gonna put one of these raccoon traps here. We have another dug tunnel on the other side to the south, which we had there one out there last year, and I caught 5 coons out of the spot to the south last year. So I guarantee you, if I put these traps in tonight, I guarantee tomorrow we're gonna have at least 1 coon in these traps. So we'll see. We're gonna set them up. So we just ended up putting a trap over there, but on the south side, you can see there's funnels in here going all the way into this dugout hole into the building for them to take shelter. We had a trap here last year, and we trapped it for like 5 days straight, and every time the next morning we came out here and checked it, we had a coon on the trap. So the trails look pretty heavily walked down, so I bet you there's some more coons in here. There we go. We got our dog-proof trap right there. Add a little bit of extra bait on the side just to really lure them in as they're walking by. So yeah, we will see you guys in the morning, and hopefully we have some results. Well, hell, it's the next morning, and you guys are probably like, what happened to your beard, Garrett? And I do this thing with my fiance where I tell her every deer hunting season I grow it out, and then until I get my buck. And once I get my buck, I trim it down, and it's January now, so. But I told you guys yesterday, I guarantee you we will catch a coon in this trap next to the building. Look what we got here. We got a coon, baby. We got a coon. Beautiful coon too. I knew we were going to catch a coon in this trap because their grass trails are really thick over here. So yeah, we're going to take care of this guy, and we're going to pull our trap today. Today's Wednesday. Today's the last day of trapping. Look at this guy. Yeah, today's the last day of trapping. We're going to take care of any predators we got in our traps. And we're going to pull the traps today. And then next week we'll probably set more traps out again, just to try to trap more till the end of the season. So yeah. Well, I just drove by the coyote traps. Doesn't look like there's anything in there. I'm going to look at the traps at the bridge. I'm going to look at the bobcat trap, and if there's nothing in all of them, I'm just going to pull all the traps, and I'll meet you guys back at the coon body. I took care of them, and now I'm going to check out the rest of my traps, and yeah, I'll let you guys know what we catch, if we catch anything else. Well, we just made it down here to the tower blind where we have the bobcat trap over here. Had nothing in the bobcat trap, pulled it already, but yesterday we set this trap for this coon, this dog-proof coon trap. He's a pretty coon, pretty decently big. This guy here, he constantly comes out of this thicket right behind him, comes out to our corn pile and just eats and eats and eats our corn. It's gonna feel good to take care of him, get him out of here. Yeah, he's pretty coon. Oh. This is a big old coon. Big old coon. How big that guy is. Big old burly coon. Yeah, this is a big old coon. Put this trap out yesterday, caught him today. I knew these coons are pretty thick in here, but now you really know how thick they are because this guy's huge. This guy's like probably close to 30 pounds. How fat he is. Maybe a little bit less, probably like 25, but still, nonetheless, he's a big old coon. So we're gonna go pull the rest of those 3 coyote traps over there. No, I don't think there was any coyotes on there, and pull the rest of our traps, and then we will have both the coons at the end here. I'll show you guys. Just like that, the 3 days that I had to trap are officially over, and we got ourselves 2 coons today. You know, that's pretty awesome. You know, just I set these traps out yesterday. I set 3 of them out, and 2 out of the 3 produced. And that's pretty good. It's really good. But I have fun trapping. I love it. I enjoy it so much. This is going to be the end of the video today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment what you think, and subscribe for more, because we're definitely going to be posting all the time. We're definitely going to be posting as much as we can. You know, we're going to be trapping until the end of the season for trapping. I'm going to end up going doe hunting again, trying to fill my freezer, and yeah, getting ready to switch on over to fishing season, which is coming up this spring. So yeah, hope you guys stay tuned and subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one.